Oh, please, he's not even real. It's just a statue in a costume. The woman's voice rang out across the solemn grounds like a ringtone in church. She stood in a blinding red, tight-fitted designer shirt and heels that didn't belong anywhere near the tomb of the unknown soldier. Sunglasses pushed up on her head, lips curled in a smirk, phone raised for selfies. She twirled slightly in front of the sacred path, breaking the silent reverence like it was a stage. She laughed, loud, careless, angling the shot so the tomb guard behind her would be perfectly framed in the background. The guard didn't flinch. He stood motionless, full ceremonial uniform immaculate, rifle in position, gaze locked forward with chilling precision. The sun beat down on the white marble as tourists nearby fell silent, watching the disrespect unfold. "Hey, soldier boy," she mocked louder. "Can't talk? Too serious for a little fun?" She leaned toward him, just past the line, one step away from making a mistake she couldn't take back. Then a voice sliced through the tension, sharp, commanding, unmistakably female. "Stand down." The woman froze mid-laugh, spinning to see who had spoken. Stepping forward from the side of the crowd was another woman, this one calm, powerful, and dressed in a Navy SEAL uniform that stopped everyone in their tracks. Her boots were dusty, her eyes hidden behind tactical shades, and the trident pin on her chest glinted like a warning. The crowd parted for her without question. She didn't yell, she didn't need to. Her presence was louder than volume. "You've crossed a line," the SEAL said firmly, taking slow, deliberate steps toward the stunned tourist. "This isn't a backdrop, it's a grave. And that man standing there, the one you just mocked, is guarding every name buried without one." The woman's mouth opened, but no sound came. Her hand slowly lowered her phone. I didn't mean," she stammered. But the SEAL didn't blink. "You didn't mean to be caught," she corrected. "But you meant every word. You thought silence meant weakness. You thought stillness meant passivity. What you didn't realize is that silence can speak louder than any voice, and stillness can break you without moving an inch." The woman took a step back, her smugness drained into shame. The tourists who had been watching now stood in reverent silence. A child gripped her father's hand. An elderly veteran removed his cap. The tomb guard never moved. He didn't need to. The SEAL was his voice now. "The protector of the protector. That guard," the SEAL said, pointing, "has stood through heat waves, snowstorms, and thunder just to honor those we've lost. And you brought a laugh to a battlefield." The tourist's eyes welled. Her makeup ran slightly under the heat and the weight of her mistake. "I'm sorry," she whispered, barely audible. The SEAL stepped closer, now just inches from her. "Then, leave with that. Let the apology stay in your silence. And next time you're near something sacred, listen instead of posing." The woman nodded, turned, and walked briskly out of sight. No more selfies, no more noise. Just the sound of her heels echoing off the stone. The SEAL turned back toward the crowd, nodded once toward the tomb guard who hadn't twitched a muscle, then stepped back into the sea of people. Her duty done. No medals, no speech, just action, quiet, sharp, and unforgettable. The guard continued his slow, practiced steps. Left, pause. Right, eternal. And around him, silence returned heavier, more respected, more earned. People didn't need to be told to lower their phones after that. They did it on instinct, not out of fear, but out of understanding. Because when silence is defended by warriors, it becomes sacred. And when someone tries to mock it, sometimes all it takes is one voice, clear, steady, and dressed in the uniform of sacrifice, to restore what should never have been broken. Before we wrap up, tell us in the comments where you're watching from. Your messages mean so much to us. If this story moved you, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop your feelings in the comments.